Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Light Leaked. This video is going to be all about the intercom system by Synco called the X5 Pro. Let's get into it. So the headsets themselves come in a very nice sturdy bag, which I would think it's quite, it's quite good. It comes in a zipped up box, and inside we will have these velvety styled covers which hold the sets inside. Obviously this is the 5, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there, 4 and 5. What's inside? You get a little holding thing that you attach to the bag itself, and you get these little tiny pads that go over the pad itself, and some stickers to label your headsets if you need to. Charging cables, yes, they do come in charging cables. There is a set of 4 battery plates. One which is spare for a spare battery if you ever want to get one, which is excellent, I can't really quote the prices because I don't know of it yet. They have been sent to me, but I think in terms of the pricing, I think it'll be around $500 for the X5 Pros, and I think $250 to $300 for the X2s, which is, like I say, 2 headsets. The headset comes in a one director's headset set and 4 submissive sets or level 1 sets that take the instructions of the director, and you can connect up to 13. So any set, any headset, even the blue one, I know it's blue, but it can be set to as dominant as the director's headset. It doesn't have to be a red. This is just a coloration. It just comes as standard, as red is the main one. I would not mess about with it because then you get lost in track of which one is which. Unless you are super organized, which I am not generally. One thing that I do want to say, and which is my favorite thing, one of the favorite things of this headset, is the actual, when you extend it, let me just do this. What this has is a mute button, so when you lift the microphone up, it has a mute button, but it also goes this way and this way. So it means that if you get lopsided on one head, or your head gets tired from whatever, or you've got some sort of sound coming in from one side, and you cannot hear what the director's saying or what somebody else is saying, just flip it around, and there you go. It's excellent. It's absolutely excellent that they have the backwards and forwards microphone going up and down. That's one of my favorite things about this. The next thing, and my third best thing that I love about this headset, is the battery life. The battery life is 24 hours, and I couldn't get to 24 hours. I didn't want to test it out all the way to 24 hours, but it overlasted 9 hours. Yeah, 9 hours of continuous work with the headset was fine. That was the third thing that I love about this headset. So let's go to the first and my favorite thing that this headset can do. And this headset, if you're a camera operator and you're doing for example, you have the X2 Pros and you're doing camera work as an operator, and you need to monitor the audio as well from whatever, if there's an interview or something happening, you have a 3.5mm jack in here, which when you flip this rubber bit off, you've got in there, you can plug it into the camera, and you can monitor the audio from your camera, from the set to your headset, and also listen to your crew. And for example, if somebody is 100 yards away, you can tell them, hey, bring that floppy down, or whatever, just the light. Yeah, that was my first and best feature of the headset. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of it, but before we do, I've seen some reviews of the X5s, which people are complaining that the cups don't really stick to your ear. I want to show you a little trick, and I'm not sure if this is something that the reviewers did not know about, or just something that I've learned from another industry professional. If you look at the headset, these things are called adjustable bands. They adjust to your head. Generally, people, what they do is when they want to adjust the cup, they adjust the cup itself and then go up and down together with the other side to adjust to an equal sort of state. Yes, they do stretch out, and you do have this sort of better fit. But what it does, it doesn't close off the cup. As you can see, I've adjusted both sides, and this still has that same problem that the X5 had, which you can put that in there. But wait a second. What I'll show you is I will close the cup down, and let's extend this side. So the opposite side, as an industry sort of trick, you stick that on your ear and check that out. Night and day. This one is all the way inside, and this one's all the way out extended, which now does not have the gap if you have a look. So easy. I mean, you can have a look at what this does when I close the gap. So it sort of opens, and then when I extend, it closes that gap when you extend it all the way. So yes, please do that for the next time you have an issue with a headset on set that, you know, is not sticking up. Always adjust the opposite side. So this sort of eliminates the problem that the X5 has, and I would think that many people would say the same thing about this headset, having the same issue that the cup does not stick there. It's a known thing within the industry, but there you go. Let's talk about crews and sets and my use and what I didn't really like about the headsets. There isn't much that I didn't like about the headset. Obviously the build quality is a little bit flimsy, but the connection on this side, there seems to be some sort of wobbly double-sided thing that's happening. Mine is very loose. It doesn't seem to be, you know, all that sturdy on this side. So I have a bit of a problem with that side. I mean, look at it. It does feel like it's going to break. But yeah, this one is the same. I mean, they're all the same. They feel flimsy, but you know, they need to be light because you're on set the whole day. You're carrying this thing on the head, so it's forgiven. But they're not as good quality as the Hollyland C1s. That's for sure. So they have skipped on some of the materials, the plastics, the cups, the ear cups, the materials on the cups. Sweating. Yes, if you're on a set, lights can get very hot depending on what type of lights you use. They get hot. You sweat quite a bit on that. So the material of it is not really breathable. I would love to have a different type of material on the cups, but that's the second thing. The third thing was connection issues. I did not have much connection issues. I don't even think I should be mentioning it because it dropped once or twice for me and my colleague. I had a crew of 4 that was attending the set that we were doing, and on set there was a drone operator and a camera operator and a light operator which had the DMX control wirelessly, and that thing, I think it's one of the two that interfered with the 2.4 gigs, and these are rated for 500 meters up, and there's a boost mode as well. But still, I had a drop, 1 or 2 drops of connection. It said disconnecting and then connecting again, disconnecting, connecting again. But yes, it did drop twice within 9 hours of work on set, which I think is not bad at all. I did not have the boost mode on, and I'm not sure how the boost mode would play around with the battery. I did not want to risk leaving the batteries because, again, the set comes with only 1 battery per headset. I had the main set, and I gave out 3 other sets, and I had 1 spare, which I wanted to keep 1 spare just in case we needed that. So the last, and I think I'm nitpicking here, thing that I don't like about the headset is I wish there was a little bit more of a step down into the volume control, and possibly a bit more volume, like I said before, because for example, if you're doing a music video or such and you need to tell somebody to turn down the music or turn the lights off or on, which is on the other side of the set, and you're shooting a music video, usually we do have a sound system blasting through, and it is quite difficult to hear that. I think that's it for this video. There's nothing more we can say about the Xpros. This is an excellent sort of startup budget sets. Yeah, it's not really a one set, it's sets. It's the X5 Pro and the X2 Pro that you can get, yeah, and which is expandable to 13 people, like I said. Yeah, so it's a great budget start if you need to have a robust intercom system, you know, taking into account all the negatives and the price. I think it's fairly priced. Thank you guys for watching. A big thank you to Synco for providing the X5 Pros. Take care, guys. See you in the next one.